play, but Teletovic hits that huge three, but that was a contested, tough shot.
Yeah, but, give them credit. He made a tough shot. And, happens like that. We made one against OKC. They made one against us, but, we just made too many mental mistakes. And, our young guys, as good as they played, we just made too many mistakes. And at some point, our guys on the bench, we got to get some kind of bench production and not scoring. We got to play some defense, get some rebounding. 6 points and 10 points or 12 points and 4 rebounds or 5 rebounds from your bench. We playing our starters too many, having to play them a lot of minutes, but we got to get, it got to start with some defense. Guys, everybody coming in the game want to score. Play some defense, get a rebound, set a screen. Do some of the tough stuff, and then the easy stuff, you'll get shots. But they got to learn that. Everybody think they're going to make their mark in this league by scoring. Newsflash, you're not going to have 15, 20-point scores on your team. Just not going to happen.
What about the rebounding differential? It was pretty significant in the fourth quarter.
Well, they were just bigger than us and more athletic, and, that's been a problem for us all year. So, but,
You had Gordy out there just because they were going small?
We tried to put our best people on Teletovic. So unless you think G can guard Teletovic, you can have my job.
On that Booker and one, was Zach just trying to use up the
Well,
foul
we had a foul to give, and we told the officials we're going to use the foul. But the first thing, we can't let the guy catch it at the free throw line 15 feet from the basket. Just puts too much pressure on defense. And once he faced up, and I don't understand the call. I thought Zach grabbed him before he went into his shot motion, but
Even when they go smaller, they're still big when they have either Len or...
Well, Teletovic is still, he got some size on him, but, we liked our matchups. I thought it would have been asking a little bit too much for Cat or G to guard Teletovic out there the way he was shooting the ball. I thought Tay and Andrew give us the best chance, and he made some shots, and the one he made, to put him up 3, he was running away from the basket and put it up, and I thought it was good defense. This NBA guys make shots. So.
They started the game, they couldn't make a 3, and then they couldn't miss.
Well, I think our defense got a little soft, Jerry. We didn't, maybe our guys got a little tired. I don't know, but, we got to get some production from the bench. We got to get some defense. We got to get some rebounding. We got to get something from the bench, and it just can't be guys coming to the game thinking to score all the time. We got to get some. We got to get some toughness coming from the bench. We got to get something. But it just puts so much pressure on the 5 starting guys, which are young guys. And I thought Tay gave us some good minutes defensively. We got to get some other guys to step up and play and give us some production.
You win by the 3 one night, you lose it by the next.
That's the NBA. Yeah, he hit a tough shot. You got to give it to him. I thought our defense was good. He hit a tough shot. But, the disappointing thing about it is you're going to lose games, and teams are going to beat you and make shots. We just got to, trying to stress to a bunch of young guys that everybody's not going to make their mark in the NBA scoring the basketball. I just don't. It's impossible. You're not going to have 15 guys, and if some of them guys in that locker room coming off our bench don't understand that, then we got to find some guys that understand about coming off the bench playing a role, or we're never going to get to where we got to go. Your first thought can't be get a shot. It's got to be toughness. It's got to be defense. It's got to be setting screens. It's got to be everything but scoring. And if you do those things, everybody in the NBA can score. Everybody. If you let them catch the ball in their sweet spot, everybody can score. But you gotta, the good teams in this league, guys come in the game, they know their role, they come in, they play hard, they play tough, they move the ball, and then you score that way in transition and pace. But it can't be come in the game and my first thought is, I'm only gonna stay in the game by scoring. It just doesn't work that way. And at some point, some of them guys, if they're gonna stay in this league, then they're going to have to learn that. It's not just this team. Everybody in this league got strengths and weaknesses, and, but it's got to start with the defensive end, especially when you come off the bench.